fucking went to bed way too late, and then I woke up super early.
I got too drunk for a Tuesday.
Woo!
Too drunk for a Tuesday. Hello and welcome to REKT Podcast. I am Bunchu alongside my esteemed colleague and co-host Crypto Chamber. Chamber, how you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good, man. You know, I'm not even sure what day it is.
It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. That's good. So that's the typical recording day.
On track.
On track. All right. So far, so good. No, I literally have not been doing anything, and like every day's just been kind of like a Saturday for like the last couple of days. So I'm a little I don't have any touch points right now.
So talk to me about how your forced sabbatical has been going.
It's insane. I mean, I think you and I are pretty similar. Like I've been working for literally forever.
Yeah.
And I have never been without a job since I was like 15.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Obviously that was part-time, and then like I started working full-time at like 20 years old. Once I was done school, and yeah, I mean it's crazy. It's like even when you're off, like for your job, when you have a day off, you're still not even that you're just working. Like say nobody bugs you that day.
You still have the weight of it on top.
There's something there, exactly. Yes. And when it's not, it's there is definitely like a shroud that's been lifted off of me.
Is this a good thing?
I think so, for sure. At least for
Are you finding yourself thinking, man, I can't wait to get a new job, or
no? Are
you thinking, man, I need to ride this wave forever and figure out how to make this a thing?
I would say somewhere in between.
Somewhere in between. Okay.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
I think it means I like this feeling for the summer. You know what I mean? Like this is a nice time to relax, spend some time with the fam, just go out and do crazy shit, or not crazy shit. You know, just relax. But I could see it. I could see that changing, come September, October, where I get a little antsy, because, I do like to work, and, it's okay now, but, the closer you get to the end date, I think the more anxiety comes with it. You know what I mean?
Sure. The Sunday scaries of next year.
Right, exactly. What'd you call it? The Sunday scaries?
The Sunday scaries. Yeah, you don't know that term?
Well, I didn't know there was a name for it, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's the Sunday scaries, is when it's Sunday afternoon and you've been having a great old weekend and you're like,
fucking Monday.
Exactly. You're like, shit, I have to go to work tomorrow.
Exactly. It'll be like the January scaries or like the March scaries.
Right.
Yeah.
Yours will probably be like the March, April, May scaries.
Yeah. So ideally, I think in my head, I'll probably start. I have some friends that are, what do you call them? Like headhunters, and not necessarily in my.
Have you thought about doubling up your income at all? As in, like, just getting a job now and just taking your payout and plus.
No, I have not thought that, but I could probably I could entertain the idea. I'd say come maybe late September, early October.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
We just got word yesterday that we are home through the end of the year. Officially.
Interesting.
Yep.
That's nice. That's good for you, right?
Yeah, I'll take that all day. And I think it's going to be into next year for sure.
I think so.
I mean, you saw
you guys.
Google, like companies like Google and all this are saying that they're having employees work from home through next summer. Like, I think
that makes sense. I mean, fuck. I feel bad for Americans, I'm going to be honest.
Why?
Because you guys are looking at literally everybody else. I mean, not everybody else, but, your Big 10 countries or your Big 12 countries, whatever they're fucking called. And for the most part, everybody else is more, I mean, in Canada, we're not, I wouldn't say back to normal per se, but we're pretty darn close. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're not even close.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy. You guys aren't even close.
No.
We're
just a bunch of fucking idiots.
You guys love your freedom, I'll tell you.
we do love our freedom.
I've definitely, I'd say more recently, have understood that individual freedoms are a little bit overrated.
No.
I think so. I think you guys are all horned up for your individual freedoms, and it's fucking killing you.
I am horned up for my individual freedom.
It's like, the individual is not that important, to be honest.
I'm holster baiting right now with my assault rifles.
I love it. Don't get me wrong. I'm pro gun. I'm pro. But
I don't have any guns, but I probably should after this.
Oh my goodness, yeah, absolutely. I don't know how. If I lived in the U.S., I'd have a fucking arsenal.
Yeah, you would live right next to the fireworks store, and you'd have an arsenal. You'd be hanging out at Pizza Paul's all day, shooting off fireworks and assault rifles.
Exactly.
Because you have the time to do that now.
Right. Oh, I have so much. Well, speaking of time, like I said, I'm not doing anything. So. We're just figuring out fun things to do. We started. You guys.
Oh, I saw this tweet. Yeah.
Did I tweet about geocaching?
Yeah, I saw you tweet about
Have you heard about this before?
I have, and I've never really done it. I've only pseudo done it because I knew there was a spot near my parents' house where something was, and I didn't know how to find it without. I just knew where it was, so I just went and grabbed it because I was like, oh, there's this thing here. So, but I didn't officially geocache it.
What a fun time!
So explain to the people what it is.
What geocaching is basically just we'll call it treasure hunting. Mm-hmm. There's an app that I use, and I'm pretty sure it's the only app.
Geocache live.
Yeah, it's literally called geocaching. It's the first one that shows up.
Those guys are probably fucking millionaires too.
Yeah, you're probably right. So there's this whole community. I'm just kind of scratching the surface on this, but there's this whole community of geocachers.
Oh my god, you're gonna be a geocacher.
No, I for the summer. For the summer, I might. But
look, you fit the mold, right? You're gonna be hunting Bigfoot in a week.
Oh man, that's the real dream. If I'm being honest.
Hey, look, you've got the time, man. Let's. Why don't you get really into it? Go out in the woods for a couple weeks.
You know
we
what?
can do a mobile show.
Your neck of the maybe not your precise neck of the woods, but there's some Pennsylvania area that I'm dying to get into. There's I think it's the northwest portion. Is that where the mountains are?
Well, I live in the mountains.
Oh, maybe not.
But maybe there's mountains all over Pennsylvania. But
so maybe it is your neck of the woods. So there's definitely some. Anyways, I'll get into that later. But geocaching. So apparently there's this huge community worldwide that essentially you get these little it can be as small as fudge the tip of a pen, I would say.
Yeah,
maybe not the tip of the pen, but if you unscrew the top of the pen that size, maybe very, very tiny, and they can be magnetized. They can be put somewhere, and then you can open them up, and there'll be a little piece of paper, a teeny tiny little piece of paper you can sign your name on. You put that back. They can be a little bit bigger than
was here.
Exactly, literally that's it. But they can be the size of a pill bottle, or I think the biggest one I saw was maybe the size of a peanut butter jar.
Okay,
and they're hidden literally everywhere in your city, in your towns. You could literally have one. A couple 100 feet from you, and you wouldn't even know. And
this is how Pokemon Go got started.
It's exactly what it is. And so there's these things literally everywhere in my city, from downtown to the outskirts. And you get this app, and it tells you where they are, and you just you plug it in you plug it on your phone, and you follow the map to the site, and you get there, and then you have to kind of search for it, and sometimes they'll give you little hints on the app, like, oh, it's head height, or it's hanging from a branch, or it's something like that, and you basically try and find them. So for the last, I want to say 4 or 5 days, we've been going out, usually for like my youngest daughter's nap time. So we'll pop her in her car seat and drive around.
She doesn't get to have any fun.
No, she's not having fun yet. She'll sleep in the car, and then my oldest daughter and then one of us will go out, each stop and find the thing. But man, it's a fucking blast.
Does your daughter love it?
She absolutely loves it. She was a big fan. So she wants to go like every day.
So you're basically like a modern pirate.
More or less. So you don't keep it. So you just kind of take your picture.
You don't
say
keep
that
it.
No.
So
You put it back. You found it. You take your picture or whatever you do. You can log it in the app. And then once you log it in the app, it shows that a little smiley face saying that you picked that one up already. So once you're if you're searching some more, you don't go to the same place twice, kind of thing. But it's a fucking blast. It's a blast. Oh, you can leave little trinkets there too. Sometimes like the bigger ones, there'll be like a bunch of knickknacks in there. You can leave a little something in there. But yeah, it's.
You should start leaving REKT podcast stickers. Come on, like
that's what I'm saying. Like you could absolutely do something like that. So
do some marketing. Come on.
Highly recommend if you're trying to get out. You can do it in your city. You can do it in the country. It's crazy. So I think the app's called Geocaching. So check it out. Fun time.
We'll file that under a recommendation for the.
Yeah, it's a good way to get out and about and get some exercise, get some sunshine. It's a good time.
Wow, well, look at you.
Yeah,
I mean, taking up all kinds of new hobbies.
I got nothing but time, buddy. I got nothing but time.
Shall we talk some crypto?
We probably should.
15 minutes into this show.
Yeah, right? No, that's fair enough, I think.
All right. Well, as you know, I mean, it feels pretty euphoric out there. I don't know what you think.
I mean, the other day specifically, it was popping off.
So here's the top 10 right now where we are for price.
Yeah, where are we sitting?
So for the... oh, come on. Really?
Doesn't like you today?
Well, I just went to, Masari, and it usually tells me the 7-day, what it's up for the week. But they've replaced that with a trend chart instead.
Ew.
So now I can only see the 24 hours.
We don't like change here at REKT
Yeah,
Podcast.
no, I don't really love change. So go into CoinMarketCap.
This episode's brought to you by Binance.
Hold, please.
I think the all-powerful CZ is listening, actually. So he's a big fan of the show. He's been DMing me privately.
Oh, really?
Big fan.
Wow.
He likes my comedy, I think, is really what it comes down to.
What about me?
He was lukewarm, I would say, just from the conversan. But
okay,
what are you gonna do?
Fine. That's fine.
He's an out there. He likes the alt comedy.
All right, so here's where we're at for the week. 7-day percentage. Bitcoin up 18.8%. Ethereum up 32%.
Boom.
XRP up 21%. Bitcoin Cash up 26%. Bitcoin SV up 23%. Cardano up 16%. Litecoin up 28%. Crypto.com, which is in the top 10 now, up 13%. Binance up 14%. EOS up 19%. Chainlink, Linkies, down 2.2%.
Speaking of Chainlink, somebody put out a tweet the other day, and I forget who it was, but you know what they're called, like the Link Marines? You've heard this before?
Yeah.
And then somebody called them the Link Submarines because they're all underwater now. And I thought that was fantastic. I thought that was very, very good.
Also, Tezos down for the week, down 3.6%. So those are the two, I think, popular.
Well, they were outrunning the market before the market caught up, I think.
Yes, that's very true. So congratulations if you bought the top of either of those.
That's unfortunate.
But everything just popping off. And what are your thoughts?
I mean, ETH in particular is running out nicely. Obviously, Bitcoin's doing its thing. We're at like 11.1 right now on BTC. I mean, those are the two you got to watch. I think those will continue to move. Is my guess, and then maybe some of the other stuff will, because a lot of alts got just destroyed.
We'll get to that.
to their BTC pair. But if you were trading in ETH, there was definitely some money to be made, I think. But ETH and BTC, specifically ETH, just really getting out front. What'd you say for the week? 30%?
32%. Yeah.
Fudge, that's bananas. And it was looking like absolute horse shit for a while there. Yeah, and especially like I'm looking at ETH BTC right now, like ETH versus BTC. There's some nice room to move, I think, here. I think we've crossed that major resistance, and there could be some nice uptrend there. But I'm pretty excited. I think we are.
Would you say you're horned up?
Buddy, I'm horned up most of the day. But I think we could be at the start, the real start of a trend reversal. As much as people were, talking about trend reversals earlier, my Laker lines on BTC were absolutely fucking perfect.
Did you capitalize on any of that, or what?
I've not necessarily. I'm not longing or shorting BTC. I like just collecting shitcoins. And
no wonder you like geocaching.
I fucking love the geocaching, the shitcoins of real life.
Exactly. Ooh, I could go here and see this, but it's not tangible. It doesn't do anything, and I don't get to keep it.
There's literally nothing that happens afterwards,
and I don't get to keep it. But,
however, the drive was fun.
The hunt for shitcoins is on.
So if you follow that trend line, it broke major resistance of that trend line back.
Your Laker line was pretty spot on.
Bang on, like it popped. So to me, that says we have a new trend. There's a new trend about to form. So I'm assuming that trend will be up. Is my guess.
I actually moved some Bitcoin to an exchange to actually trade for the first time in probably a year.
And I would say, and again, I'm more than likely going to be wrong, so don't play any of my recommendations. But I would say, hang on for the time being, because I think Bitcoin's going to do some more things.
I would agree.
And I don't know what that number is going to look like. Like maybe hang on until 20 or 18K.
Wow. You think it's going that high?
I think so. I think it's going to chill out there for a bit, and then discovery time. You know what I mean? Then it's fucking who knows.
Well, your last prediction was wrong. You said 150K by the end of the day.
It's true. It's the only thing that rhymed. Most of my predictions are in rhyme form. So no, it didn't work.
I prefer haiku predictions, quite honestly.
I wish I was smart enough to do one on air right now.
I was thinking about it. How about just predictions in iambic pentameter?
Yeah.
First of all, that sounds like a really great. That could be like a good album name. Predictions in iambic pentameter.
I like that. But yeah, so I don't know. I think Bitcoin's going to run a bit more. I don't think it's done yet, but we'll see. But yeah, once it's done, kind of in that short-term run, I think alts will be a nice. You'd be able to pick up some nice stuff. But that being said, I mean they got crushed over the last couple of days, so you're probably okay to do it now too. I'm not sure.
I mean, let's. We'll find out, huh?
We will.
All right, so let's get to the news. All right, Chamber, what do you got for us?
I got some crazy stuff for you.
I mean, you might as well start with the Bitcoin stuff.
We're going to start with the Bitcoin stuff. Bitcoin Price hits yearly high after surge above $10,000.
I was thinking about this the other day. Like, you were just talking about the trend reversal. I mean, don't forget, this was like $3,800 in March.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think I bought some at like maybe 42 or 4,300.
I totally missed. I missed by a day because it was a Thursday, I believe, and I got my big bonus check for work on a Friday.
Oh, no.
And by that time, it was already too late. It was like already back at like 6 or whatever.
Yeah. But even 6, like, obviously, I get it. It's bonus.
At the time, it was,
you don't know.
Not, yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That was like back where it came from, you know what I mean?
Right. But, yeah, it's you're right, though. It's crazy that just like, mid-March was in the 3,000s, so which is fucking crazy. And now we're, over $11,000 right now. So the price of Bitcoin hit a new yearly high on Monday, with markets up more than 8% on the day as of this press time. BTC is trading hands, and this came out on the 27th, so this was 2 days ago. BTC is trading hands at roughly $10,809, according to the price data from Coinbase, representing an increase of about 8.8% over the past 24 hours. Coinbase data shows a high of 10.9. Bitfinex and Bitstamp hit highs of 10.9, 10.974, and 10.956 respectively, according to TradingView data. It's crazy. I fucking love Bitcoin. I love how crazy everybody gets. The market move comes days after the price of Ether, the native cryptocurrency of the Ethereum network, posted a yearly high over the weekend. On July 26th, ETH popped up to a high of $329.99 on Coinbase. At press time, ETH is currently trading at $320. What's the price currently right now on ETH?
On
the
ETH,
US
322.
Perfect. So right in there, right in that same wheelhouse. And what was the high? I feel like there was a high after July 26th.
You're
yes?
pushing what information I have.
Okay, sorry. I feel like we got into about. I feel we got about 335, but I might be wrong there. As noted this morning, the morning of the 27th, at the block's Frank. I keep forgetting that he works for the block.
So do I.
Legendary mustachioed man Frank Chaparro. The news and analyst coverage indicates that global economic uncertainty is providing fodder for select markets, including gold and Bitcoin.
333.34.
333.34. Oh, that was the price of it. Yeah. It's so yeah, that was close. I said 335.
Yeah.
So I think that still has time to go as well. But apparently Frank is shaving off his mustache. I don't know if you saw that.
Why?
He said it's the end of an era.
Wow.
Maybe he didn't give a reason, but my assumption is probably to prop up the Bitcoin bull run is my guess.
Of course. How valiant.
So shout out to Frank for his mustache and providing quality data here on the block.
Fantastic. Thanks, Frank.
Yeah, thanks, Frank. What do you got for us?
Well, in a headline that I don't understand, DeFi protocol Synthetics is now being governed by a trio of DAOs. What?
I have no idea what that
means. The team behind the synthetic asset issuance protocol Synthetics said Tuesday that the project is now officially being governed by 3 decentralized autonomous organizations, or DAOs. In a July 28th blog post, the team behind Synthetics detailed the wind down of a foundation dedicated to the oversight of the protocol. Synthetics outlined its push towards decentralized control in December. I don't really know what this means. quite honestly.
It was just the headline was terrific, I think, is what it comes down to.
There's a quote here. As of the date of publishing this article, July 2020, the protocol is now under control of 3 distinct DAOs. The protocol DAO, which controls the protocol upgrades and variable configuration. The grants DAO, which funds the public goods in the synthetic ecosystem. And the synthetics DAO, which manages and deploys funds to contributors and other project needs, the team explained. So there you go.
I'm going to go on a limb here. If you understood any of that, you're a fucking nerd.
I mean, like, you know, I don't like this whole the DeFi and the DAO stuff is I'm not tuned in as much. I mean, apparently DeFi stuff is going insane. Have you dabbled
I tweeted
at
out
all?
the other day. I'm like, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know exactly what DeFi means.
I
know I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole though.
Really? Okay.
Well, now, I mean, 3 months ago, yeah, I probably would have, but I think we're at the top of the DeFi bubble.
Really?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chamber throwing out predictions all over the place today. You guys have hit a very special day in this podcast where Chamber has nothing else to do but predict, and it's just fantastic. You're getting all of the greatest Chamber predictions. Anything else you want to predict? Let's just go right for it. Presidential election. Want to do that one?
Biden. I think Biden's gonna win.
Really? Okay.
Not that I like him, but I think that's what's gonna happen.
Well, Joe Biden says he's going to beat Joe Biden, so...
Well, there you go. I mean, who else? Who else is going to...
Okay, how about who's going to win the Super Bowl?
I was going to say the Washington Redskins, but that would have been in poor taste.
So you said it anyway, pretending you weren't going to say it.
I can edit that out. I edit out a lot of my off.
I wouldn't
stuff.
edit that out. That's fantastic.
No, it's staying in for sure. I'm gonna go on a limb here. The Super Bowl winner for 2021, I guess that's what we're saying, right? That's when they play. Will be none other than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Season. Wow, really? Like giving Tom Brady one more ring before he rides off into the
don't they have
sunset.
a loaded up crew over there?
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
That's my
they're
guess.
Pretty loaded up. All right.
Apparently you don't bet against Brady.
Okay. How about what will the price of Bitcoin be on December 31st?
Of this year?
Yep.
Of this year, it's going to be it's going to be $25,000.
25,000. Okay.
Yeah.
And who's winning the NBA championship?
The Los Angeles Lakers, obviously.
All right. Those are all of Chambers' newest predictions. Sure to go wrong.
Sure to go wrong, especially the Lakers. Oh, why did I even say it out loud? I just fucking jinxed it.
You just cursed your own team.
And for the record, if you've been watching any sort of NBA basketball lately, they restarted the season with some we'll call them pregame scrimmages or some preseason scrimmages. They're starting the season today, or starting it back up today for 8 games, and then going right into the playoffs. And if you've watched any of these games, you can absolutely see the Lakers are just gonna fucking destroy everybody. It's not
really
even fair. Oh my goodness. No rust. It's been 4 months. I mean, the guys are great. They added 2 players for nothing, for $0. I mean, it's crazy, and they're fantastic.
Would you say you're horned up for the Lakers?
Oh, I mean, I am absolutely horned up for the Lakers. So I'm very excited. So
I think the hashtag for this show is #horned up.
I'm jotting it down as we speak.
Show title: Horned Up Predictions.
All right, I like it. I like it.
All right. Do you have one more news story here?
I'm sure I do.
I think that's what we're doing.
I got a lot of time on my hands, people. I got a lot of time on my hands. Yeah, this one's actually a pretty interesting one. I saw this one pop up the other day. Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak is suing YouTube for allegedly allowing would-be scammers to use his identity to defraud individuals of their crypto holdings. According to the lawsuit filed on July 21st in the Superior Court of the state of California, scammers allegedly tricked YouTube users into sending them BTC, claiming that Wozniak would in return, guess what, send twice the amount. Yeah, we know Bloomberg News. You didn't have to put that part.
Wait, he will?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh my God. Where can I send?
I'll get you the address in a sec. Quote, the scam uses images and videos of Steve Wozniak to convince YouTube users that he is hosting a live BTC or Bitcoin giveaway event, and that for a limited time, any user who sends their Bitcoin will receive twice as much back, Wozniak said in the filing. During the first 6 months of 2020, YouTube's platform has been used to facilitate roughly $24 million in cryptocurrency thefts per the complaint. The lawsuit includes photos of the YouTube videos publicizing 5,000 BTC.
I have a question here.
Yes.
Do you think that all of these people getting scammed are already holding crypto, or are they buying it to do this scam? Because you would think if they are anyway involved in the crypto community already, they would know that this is a scam, right? Or so is it that and they're just dumb, or are they getting, or is somebody just watching this YouTube video and being like, oh my God, the Woz is going to give me 2x my money, so I'm going to buy some Bitcoin and send it?
My guess is the latter. Like, I think that's what's happening.
You would kind of hope so.
I hope so. It's probably a mix of the two, but I would say the mix is definitely on the side of new people just on you, like kids or old people. I feel people between the ages of like 30 and 50 just don't have the time to commit to these kind of things. But if you're under 30 or over 50, I do now. But I think that's probably what it is. But yeah, you're watching YouTube, you see, you're probably somewhat aware of Bitcoin, you know what I mean, in your peripheries. And then it's a quick Google search to Coinbase. If you didn't know how to buy Bitcoin, it's, in my opinion, it would be pretty easy. Like the barrier to entry is pretty low, especially if you just Google Coinbase. I think the setup is fairly quick, and you could technically be sending Bitcoin to Steve Wozniak in a matter of minutes, really. So don't send it to Wozniak. Send it to me. And just send me one Bitcoin, and I won't send you any back.
Up front, we just know we're not sending you any back.
No. Just send me your Bitcoin. You're gonna lose it anyways. Just send it to me.
We'll geocache it for you somewhere real safe.
That's what I think I'm gonna do. That is,
you should geocache somebody your private keys.
No, but if you leave I don't know if there's a way to do it, but basically, yeah, just leave some Bitcoin, like a small amount of Bitcoin in these geocaches will be fun, I think.
You surely could. You could just do a paper wallet.
Right? That's what I'm thinking.
You could be starting your own Bitcoin crypto geocaches. Oh my God, maybe that's a great idea.
Maybe that is a great idea.
Holy shit.
Hold up.
Did we just have a great idea?
Maybe. Like, you want to talk, I don't know. That could be, that's mass adoption.
That's
right there,
mass
buddy.
Adoption.
Ooh,
is some geocaching Bitcoin on paper wallets.
Oh
my God.
I'm gonna explore this idea some more.
Yes, we could be really onto something here.
Let's see. All right. Oh.
We just have too many business ideas. James.
We really do. We're what do you call that? A think tank.
Yep. Definitely not a drunk tank, which I'm commonly referred to as. Think tank. We'll go with that one.
Yeah, think tank. So the article goes on to say, in a total of 18 plaintiffs, including Wozniak, have come together to file a lawsuit alleging that despite YouTube's complete knowledge of these scam activities, the social media giant has not taken any action. The plaintiffs are also seeking punitive and compensatory damages. Defendants' outrageous failures to protect YouTube's users have allowed this Bitcoin giveaway scam to thrive and embolden the criminal enterprises behind them to expand beyond their base in YouTube, the complaint said. The suit has echoes of one filed earlier this year by Ripple. YouTube responded to Ripple's suit this week, filing a motion to dismiss the allegations. So, fuck off, Ripple.
A editor's note here at the bottom, it says all 11 plaintiffs have also received a 2011 iPod Shuffle.
Ooh. Hello. Well, all right. So what do you you got another one for us?
I mean, not really. I had one and it's behind a paywall, so
well, we can move on to some fun stuff if you'd like.
yeah, I'll just read the headline here, and there is a quick take, so I'll do those.
All right.
So the headline is a trend of hackers demanding privacy-focused cryptocurrencies as payment may be forming. So maybe they won't be asking for a BTC, maybe they'll be asking for your privacy coins. In the past month, an Australian drink manufacturer and Telecom Argentina SA have both been victims to ransomware attacks that demanded Monero. These ransoms of demanding Monero may be one-off events or may be the beginning of a new trend of illicit actors demanding cryptocurrencies that are private by default. I would think, why wouldn't you scam in Monero, right? Or privacy coin?
It seems like the one to do it in. I mean... No paper
maybe
trail.
it's just that, like, if you're just scamming the public, they might not know what that is.
Yeah, maybe it's that whole barrier to entry thing. Like, I don't know how easy it would be for someone to get Monero that never touched crypto before. You know what I mean?
Right. Maybe that's it. I mean, you could do it real easy on Beaksy Exchange.
You could easily do it there. And they all sorts of fiat they take.
That's what I mean. So, like, if you were doing a ransomware scam and you were just like, yo, here's how you do it. Go on Beaksy, buy your Monero, and send me it, and I'll send you 2 back.
That seems it's easy. Plus, we'll get the ref link.
Right, that which is the real winner. There.
That's the real gold of crypto.
Don't forget
links.
to sign up through my ref link. Yes, exactly. Actually, you know what? Here's the thing. You geocache your Bitcoin with a paper wallet, right? Mm-hmm. And then you also leave your ref link to go how to deposit it.
That's the real move. That's
right?
The real move.
Like you go leave your Beaksy ref link and you say, hey, log on to Beaksy and you can cash out this small amount of Bitcoin, use this ref link, you'll get $10 extra or whatever, and there you go. You've now I think you're onto something here.
Buddy, I have time to really, blossom this idea and see what comes out of it.
I want a full report next week.
All right, I'll see what I can do for you.
The problem will be, like, you won't ever know if anybody takes it or does anything with it. But
no,
I think it'd be great for Twitter engagement.
I agree.
So, I think you should actually try to do it once at least.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
I mean, your Twitter engagement on this could go through
fucking Twitter. Like everybody's.
You might have like 3 likes.
Don't get me started. I keep seeing on Twitter like people. I just cracked 100,000 followers. 100,000 followers? Are you kidding me? I see.
How many followers do you have now?
I've been fucking capped at like 2780 or whatever the fuck I am at.
Wow, really? Like, I haven't tweeted in like 3 months and I'm still only like 200 behind you?
Yeah. 2777. I just fluctuate between 2780 and 2770. Fuck everybody. I have
2514 and
that's what I'm saying.
I tweet once a fiscal quarter.
So infuriating. One day I'll crack 3,000 fucking followers. Oh, anyways.
I mean,
We should
look,
also
I
talk
think
about-
if you go geocache some Bitcoin, maybe you're going to get a little, and use the proper hashtags. I think
Maybe.
you might get some engagement here.
Oh.
I mean, maybe an article will even be written about you. We should reach out to our buddy Frank with the mustache and say, hey, why don't you do a piece on our geocaching Bitcoin mass adoption scam?
Not scam. It's not a scam for the record.
Not a scam.
It's totally
Not a scam.
legit. It's totally legit.
All right. That's going to do it for us for the news. What else do we got, Chamber? We're playing in Chamber's World today for the fun and games.
So I was, they released, I was on Twitter yesterday, as per usual. And
Lamenting over his follower count.
just steaming about my follower account. And I noticed they released the Emmy nominations, the primetime Emmy nominations for 2020. And I think we've all watched a lot of television over the last few months. And so I thought these Emmy nominations would be, really debated. Just because literally, for the for the spring, essentially, the only thing people were doing was just watching shows. So I figured we could probably make our predictions for the Emmys. I don't know when it is. September 20th. So
wow, it says Netflix dominated with 160 nominations.
I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of shows that I didn't see. Some of them are great, and then some of them I feel like there's some snubs. I think, as usual, just some real quality programming that I didn't think make the cut. But for the most part, the hits are there. So do you wanna go over the categories and make our picks for these things?
All right. So let's just start right here at the top. You're gonna mark down my picks.
Yeah. You read the categories and the names, and I'll mark them.
Okay. So we're talking about the first category here is outstanding lead actor in a limited series or TV movie, and your options are Jeremy Irons from Watchmen, Hugh Jackman in Bad Education, Paul Mescal for Normal People, Jeremy Pope, Hollywood, and Mark Ruffalo for I Know This Much Is True.
Did you see any of those shows?
No, I haven't seen any of them. Not one.
I watched Watchmen.
So are you picking Jeremy Irons?
No. I'm gonna pick my favorite actor out of this group. Mark Ruffalo. Yeah,
for sure.
Obviously.
I'm picking Mark Ruffalo also.
Isn't he the greatest? I could watch him in anything. I haven't watched that, but I think I'll probably watch that at some point this week.
Yeah, there you go. You have the time.
I have nothing but time.
Outstanding lead actress in a limited TV series or limited series or TV movie. Kate Blanchett for Miss America, Shira Haas for Unorthodox, Regina King for Watchmen, Octavia Spencer for Self-Made, and Kerry Washington for Little Fires Everywhere.
What do you think on that one?
I'm going with Shira Haas for Unorthodox.
Did you watch that?
Yes, it was good.
Was it good?
Very.
All right. So you're going with Shira Haas. I'm gonna go with Kate Blanchett for Miss America or Mrs. America. That was actually pretty good. I started watching it the other day.
I don't know what that's about.
It's about basically like an alt-right woman in like the 30s or 50s or whatever it is.
Okay.
Not alt-right, but like super conservative. Basically, she was anti-women's lib movement.
Oh.
So she was like, let's keep women in the kitchen. That's where we belong. I don't know. More or less that is basically the gist of it. But it's really good.
Fair enough. All right. Outstanding lead actor in a comedy series. Anthony Anderson for Blackish, Don Cheadle for Black Monday, Ted Danson for The Good Place, Michael Douglas for The Kaminsky Method, Eugene Levy for Schitt's Creek, and Rami Youssef for Rami.
Is my pick now?
Yep.
I'm gonna go Emmy Darling's Schitt's Creek here. I'm gonna go with Eugene Levy.
Okay. I don't watch that show. Do you?
Well, if you live in Canada, you have to watch it. It's an all Canadian cast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's made in Canada, and it was a shock to me that I think it got like 15 nominations. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like in every single.
And honestly, it's a fine show. It's not the funniest show. Like it's fine.
Okay,
It's
going
good.
with.
It's good to watch.
I don't watch a lot of these shows, but the one show that I did watch on here was The Good Place, so I'm going with Ted Danson.
I agree that was.
Have you watched that show?
Of course.
I think you would like that show.
Yeah. I watched Black Monday too. That was really Don Cheadle's really, really good in that. But The Good Place to me it's a Michael Schur show.
Yeah.
He's just that good.
Yeah.
Sure. Speaking of Michael Schur, for sure. His father-in-law just passed away. I don't know if you knew this. The other day, Regis Philbin is Michael Schur's father-in-law.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but
hardest working man in Hollywood.
R.I.P. Reg.
Reg, fucking legend, man.
Yeah.
Fucking legend. So,
we stand a legend here on REKT Podcast.
we sure do.
No cap.
No cap. Bet. I don't know.
Outstanding lead actress in a comedy series: Christina Applegate, Dead to Me; Rachel Brosnahan, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel; Linda Cardellini, also Dead to Me; Catherine O'Hara, Schitt's Creek; Issa Rae, Insecure; and Tracy Ellis Ross for Blackish.
Tracy Ellis Ross. I watched Blackish a little bit. That's a good show. Is it your pick? Sorry, it's your pick, I think, actually.
I'm going Linda Cardellini for Dead to Me.
I like Linda Cardellini. She's a good actress.
I think she's the funnier one in that.
I've never seen Dead to Me. I don't even know.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
But I know she's in a lot of things that I like, so I do like her. But I'm gonna go I think I'm gonna have to go with Schitt's Creek, Catherine O'Hara, who is one of my favorite actresses of all time. She is, for those of you who are not aware, she is the mom from Home Alone.
Okay.
I mean, Canadian legend, Catherine O'Hara. I would. They're both Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara. If I met in real life, I would fucking melt. Like they. If you ever watch any of the old Christopher Guest movies, like A Mighty Wind or Waiting for Guffman, yes. It's all these people. So to me, Catherine O'Hara is my pick there.
All right. Outstanding lead actor in a drama series: Jason Bateman for Ozark, Sterling K. Brown, This Is Us, Steve Carell, The Morning Show, Brian Cox, Succession, Billy Porter in Pose, or Jeremy Strong in Succession.
Now this is where we're getting into some real fucking shows here. There are some shows. I've only
seen one of these shows.
Oh, tell me it's Succession.
It's not.
Oh, buddy.
Really?
Succession is the show of shows.
Really? Okay.
Oh my god, you're gonna love it. It's better than all the other shows on this. So I'm going with my heart here, like I normally do. I'm going with Jeremy Strong for Succession. He plays the oldest son, and you're going to see a trend here of Succession nominations here. But Jeremy Strong.
I'm going to go with the only show that I've seen on here, which is Ozark and Jason Bateman.
Very good. Can't go wrong picking Jason Bateman.
Yep. All right. Next, outstanding lead actress in a drama: Jennifer Aniston, The Morning Show; Olivia Colman, The Crown; Jodie Comer, Killing Eve; Laura Linney for Ozark; Sandra Oh, Killing Eve; and Zendaya from Euphoria.
Zendaya, she's good looking. Your pick.
I will, again, the only show that I've seen on here, I will go Laura Linney for Ozark.
Okay, you also have to watch The Morning Show, because Jennifer Aniston is for sure winning this category.
Really?
I'm not a Jennifer Aniston fan. I was telling my wife yesterday, I was her last, I'm Jennifer Aniston's last, basically last segment she's trying to get. I was, I'm not a Friends guy, in general, fuck Jennifer Aniston, but she did this show and she was a fucking 10 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, fantastic. So Jen Ann for me.
All right. We've got Outstanding Reality Competition Series. Okay. The Masked Singer, Nailed It, RuPaul's Drag Race, Top Chef, and The Voice.
I'm going to go... the one I hear the most about is probably RuPaul's Drag Race, so I'll go with that one.
Okay. I'm actually going to go... I don't think this is going to win, but I actually like this show. I'm going to go with Nailed It.
I also like Nailed It.
Yeah.
All right.
Outstanding Variety Talk Series.
Okay.
Daily Show with Trevor Noah. Full Frontal with Samantha Bee. Jimmy Kimmel Live. Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. And The Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
What do you got for this one?
I'm going to go with... I don't particularly love any of these. I'm going to go with Last Week Tonight.
That's probably what I would have went with. I'm going to go... I do like Samantha Bee. I'll go with Full Frontal.
I don't like her at all. All right. Outstanding Limited Series. Little Fires Everywhere, Miss America, Unbelievable, Unorthodox, and Watchmen.
I'm going to go with Mrs. America.
I'm going with Unorthodox.
I'm going to watch that.
Yeah, it's good. Outstanding Comedy Series. Curb Your Enthusiasm, Dead to Me, The Good Place, Insecure, The Kaminsky Method, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Schitt's Creek, and What We Do in the Shadows.
Buddy, I'm so happy What We Do in the Shadow got nominated, but they're definitely not going to win with these other shows. I'm going to go Schitt's Creek.
I'm going with Curb.
Ooh, I like it. I hope Curb wins. To me, that's the best show, but I like to play to win sometimes.
Okay, is this the last one?
I think this is the last one I have. Yeah, last one.
Okay. And then the last one here, Outstanding Drama Series. Better Call Saul, The Crown, The Handmaid's Tale, Killing Eve, The Mandalorian, Ozark, Stranger Things, or Succession.
What do you got?
I don't know. I probably will go... I'm going to throw Better Call Saul a bone.
Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick at all. I'm going with Succession.
I got to watch this now.
But my two recommendations out of all this are Succession and The Morning Show. The Morning Show I thought was fantastic. There is a category in here that wasn't that I saw yesterday, and it was like a guest appearance or some bullshit. But it was Martin Short was nominated, and it was for The Morning Show, and his little 2-episode arc is insane. Like, I hate Martin Short. He was amazing in this.
You hate him, huh?
He's just annoying. I'm not a big like Steve Martin Short guy.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, as a comedy fan, obviously that's sacrilegious, but I wasn't a big Robin Williams fan either. I don't like annoying comedy. Do you know what I'm saying?
I totally get what you're saying, actually. I do. I kind of liked Robin Williams, though.
I mean, out of the three that I just mentioned, he is definitely the best one. Yeah.
His stand-up where he does the invention of golf is one of my favorites.
I think that's the same one where he does like the cocaine habit and like his food bill going down significantly after he stopped doing cocaine. Like that's pretty good.
That's funny. Well, that's gonna do it for us, I think.
I think so. I think pretty good. Pretty good.
Look, I mean, that took us 57 minutes, 33 seconds, which leaves you with 23 hours to do nothing.
See you in 7 days.
I mean, each time we do this, it's like a new market cycle. I mean, something crazy. Like, it's pretty crazy. When we were doing this twice a week, it felt like the same old stuff, and we didn't have anything to talk about. But
right.
You know,
it makes such a difference.
The market's up, and maybe next week it'll be down. And either way, we're going to talk about geocaching.
We sure are.
That's going to do it for us. Check us out on coinhq.tv, at coinhq_ on Twitter, our normal REKT podcast spots, and thank you to our sponsor, Beaksy Exchange, where you can go and buy some Monero.
I think. Do we know that they have Monero actually?
No, I don't. I hope they do.
I hope they do, and if they don't,
otherwise my scheme is foiled.
Okay. We'll talk to them. Maybe we can add Monero if they.
Yeah, maybe we'll get that added. Actually, they probably don't because of it being a U.S. exchange.
Right. So scratch that.
You know. Okay, don't buy. Just go buy some Beaksy.
Yeah, exactly. It's the Monero of the future. I'm not 100%
I think
sure.
Beaksy is gonna. Yeah, maybe I'll just start scamming people to say, send me 1,000 Beaksy, I'll send you 2,000 back.
There you go. That's how you get mass adoption, Beaksy.
We love our sponsor, and we are not scam artists.
No, I mean we're scammers, but we're not artistic about it by any means.
No, yeah, right.
But we're gonna have we'll probably have some Beaksy folks on in the near future too, so we can tell them about our ideas for Monero scams and whatnot.
I mean, maybe they'll be into the geocaching thing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have some guests upcoming. I've been getting back to it now. I got my phone back, so
you want to just tell people about your phone?
I didn't have a phone for like fucking 5 days. It's insane. I recommend everybody trying it for at least a few days, just like not having a phone. It's bananas. You go to the grocery store, you can't text anybody. It's crazy. I have a new phone now.
Wait, elaborate more on this grocery store texting.
You don't text when you go to the grocery store.
The way you just put that
it's
is
like a normal thing.
Like we're going to hang out at the grocery store and to like text your buddies.
Each other. No, sorry. I mean, when you go to the grocery store, it's usually just one of us going. So you're always texting something back and forth, like, "Oh, don't forget this," or "Hey, should I get that?" Or you know what I mean?
Did you survive without it?
Barely survived.
Did you buy like the wrong % milk or what?
I bought too much. It's funny you bring up milk, because I'll touch on this quickly. I bought more milk, and I had to freeze it because we had fucking too much in the fridge. And then I started taking the frozen shit out, and then it takes forever to thaw. And I got chunky ass milk all the time now.
Oh god, damn.
Ice chunks, but not gross chunks. But still, it's a whole fucking thing.
This is what happens when Chamber doesn't have a phone for 3 days.
That's
bought a whole fucking cow worth.
Pandemonium.
Comes home with a full cow's worth of milk because he can't text his wife.
I just bought a cow. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want to do.
It said milk. I thought I was doing the right thing. We are off the rails.
Yeah.
Hey, that's some fucking bonus content.
You're welcome, people.
And once again, this is a free podcast. So
unbelievable.
For Chamber, I am Bunchu. Thank you to our sponsor, Beaksy Exchange, and we will be back next week. And until next time, don't get wrecked, and that is financial advice.
Hey everybody, thanks for listening. You can help support us by giving us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and become a REKT patron by signing up for a monthly tier on patreon.com. That's patreon.com/REKT podcast. Don't get wrecked.